Hi. Okay, so we're halfway through week 6, and normally I like to wait until the end of the week before I do my vlog, but I just couldn't resist. It's Wednesday the 24th and the builders have had to down tools and call it a day because, as you can see, it snowed last night, so the temperature has really dropped and they're not able to carry on with any of the brickwork that they had planned for the day. So they've gone. So I grabbed my camera and I just really wanted to show you the stage that we're at. Like I say, it's halfway through week 6, and this morning the scaffolding has gone up so that they can start working on the second story. So all of last week they were putting in those red steels that you can see behind the scaffolding. They've knocked out the back of the house and they've put all the framework in for the bifold doors. So from this angle you can see here, this is going to be one set of bifold doors, and then here that is going to be the second. So looking at the house from this angle in hopefully 6 months time, that's going to look really, really pretty and all be glass. And oh, it's just so exciting. So yeah, so like I say, so last week they spent the week putting the steels in, and this week the plan was to get on with the brickwork so that they can then do the roof joists. But because of the snow, yeah, it's too cold, so they've had to down tool, so hopefully they'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so as I just come into the extension itself now, you can see the steel there at the back of the house. So here, this gap here, that's where the old patio doors used to be. And then here is where the archway that led from the kitchen into the utility space was. This pillar in the middle, that's still up because our boiler is still attached and in working order, so that we've still got radiators and hot water upstairs. But the plumber should be starting next week moving the system up into the attic so that we can have a new boiler, and he's going to work from the top and work his way down, so we'll have all new rads upstairs and a new system. So you can see up here all the steel work has gone in. That square here, so from here and then across and then down, that's going to hold the bathroom extension when that goes up. It should probably be block work starting that next week. I'll just come through here so you can get a better idea of the perspective. So see, it's a gorgeous day, but the snow has just made it so cold they've had to stop. So you can see there all the steels have gone in. There's so much steel with this build because the whole back of the house is glass, so that's why there's so much steel work that's had to go in. So you can see right across there, that's going to be one set of bifolding doors. Then this little section here, that's going to be a fixed glass panel window, and then there is the second set of bifolding doors. So this whole back will be glass. It's going to be fab. There's our boiler that is literally hanging by a thread. You can see it's all completely smashed up, but it's still working, so we're grateful for that and weather like this. The utility and wine cellar you've already seen. They've started putting in the stud work as well for the downstairs toilet, which is round here. So in there under the stairs, so that'll be the downstairs toilet. It's just so chaotic down here. I'm not really 100% sure if you're going to be able to really see the shape of it, but if I just come to here you can see. So there's the wall with the boiler still going strong. So as soon as the plumber starts next week and moves the boiler, the new boiler upstairs, then they can take this final bit of the house down and then open it all up and get the brickwork in. So yeah, so it's really chaotic at the minute. I think we're at that part of the build where everything just seems a bit of a mess, but it's all working towards, you know, the finished article, so it's not so bad. So the brickwork for the second course that was going to be done there, that's on hold because that was supposed to be done this week, but with the weather they've had to hold off on that. And then the same over here, this block work which will be going up to the bathroom, they've had to hold off on that as well. So hopefully they will be back tomorrow to pick up once the snow has thawed out and hopefully the temperature starts to rise again. So that's where we're at Silver Fox Crescent. And when we did this renovation, we knew doing it at this time of year there was a risk of delay, but we're not in really any rush, so it's better that they can just take their time and we're not on too much of a deadline, so we can just sort of roll with the punches. So yeah, so that's the end. Well, not at the end yet, but that is where we're at, halfway through week 6.